George R. R. Martin decided it was the right time to take a break from writing Game of Thrones. I think maybe people have forgotten, Game of Thrones is technically still not over in the books. The last book was released in 2011, so 13 years later, George has been MIA until he was spotted in Elden Ring, where I just had to watch 9 hours of lore from 5 different channels in order to understand who's the son of who, only to find out the entire story happened because fingers. I just gotta say, George, those last 2 books better be 5,000 pages each. I will not accept anything less. But here we are, Shadow of the Erdtree, and ending explained in 5 minutes. No time to waste, let's get it. The DLC begins. You're in the Land of Shadow, not to be confused with the Shadow Realm. The Land of Shadow is where souls of people whose body has died go. After all, in Elden Ring, you can't actually die because Marika got rid of actual death when she became a god. Marika, also my favorite country, is the holder of the Elden Ring, at least until Kai Cenat, after getting chokeslammed by the first enemy in the game for 50 hours, dethrones her to become the Elder Lord. Very impressive. Marika, on her way to becoming a god, you could say was less than cash money about it. Basically took out anybody that opposed her and her elder god, the Greater Will. Elder gods are these cosmic beings with incredible power, and then the regular gods are elder gods like champions, the ones who carry out their will. Did I say this was gonna be 5 minutes? So Marika becomes a god, and she was guided by fingers. What she did with those fingers is speculation I'll leave for another video. I recognize Japanese writing in a dark room. It just smells freaky. So these fingers became corrupted because their mother became corrupted. So now Marika is a god guided by these corrupted beings as they set out to impose the greater will on everybody. And that's what happened to the Shadow Realm. Apparently Marika was originally staying there as a shaman at a time when they were stuffing those shamans into jars in order for them to become saints. As you do. That makes sense to me. No further questions, Your Honor. So the fingers say that the things the people in this land are doing go against the greater will, so Marika, true to her name, uses the full power of the Second Amendment to wage war against it, and thus covering it in a big blanket and calling it the Land of Shadow. Marika also had a son, Mesmer. He was apparently really into snakes, and that's some weirdo shit, so Marika did the only reasonable thing and left him in the realm of death for all eternity. Which actually, I get it. Actually, that I would have done the same thing. So that is how the Land of Shadow came to be. Now enter Miquella, who is the son of Marika and Radagon, except Radagon is actually Marika's other half. So Miquella is a product of Marika having a child with herself. Yeah, that's George. Yeah. You can't fool me, bro. Yeah. That's George just writing 1000%. Yeah, that sounds like him, alright. But Miquella is different from Marika. He wants an age of love and compassion by bringing everyone under his spell. Basically, he wants to start an OnlyFans. That's what he wants to do with his godhood. He wants an OnlyFans. So definitely a different beast from Marika, but just as terrifying. The concept of forcing peace upon someone is an interesting contradiction. So, in order for him to become a god, Miquella stages his own death. He gets his top donator, Mohg, to kill his physical form so that his soul would be sent to the Land of Shadow where he could become a god. And to become a god, he first has to rid himself of different aspects of himself. One of them being Saint Trina, who is the Land of Shadow's melatonin dealer. Turns out in a land where people can't die, they actually just want to get put to sleep. I would recommend you watch soccer games, actually. That should put you in a nice permanent sleep. Oh, what's that? The game is 0-0? Aw, shucks. Well, we'll see you in 4 years. Yeah. So the crucial step of Miquella's plan was to send his sister, Millennia, to kill their brother, Radahn, to have his soul sent to the Shadow Realm. Radahn doesn't seem too fond of that idea, if you ask me. They almost kill each other, but it isn't until you, the player, come along and flip his muffin cap back blue that Miquella's plan is complete. Once Miquella becomes a god, he takes Radahn's soul, puts it into Mohg's body, so that Radahn can become Miquella's consort. A quick Google search will illuminate a consort is a husband or a wife. So Miquella unalived his number one fan, damn near unalived his sister, unalived himself, so he could marry his brother. As you do. Hey, keep that age of love and compassion all the way over there, my boy. Don't bring that over here. Hey, we good over here. Freaky ass ninjas. The land of shadows, yeah, otherwise known as Alabama. Yeah, no, we're good, bro. Hey, so you come by and put an end to this fucking circus. Put them to the sword, put them to the fire, put them to the Glock. Whatever you gotta do, bro. Take them out. Thus, ushering in a new age for the lands between. And that is the story of the Shadow of the Erdtree. Peace.